that when Samantha's created, she doesn't have any fears or doubts or insecurities or baggage, and that like we don't, and that we learn self-doubts, and we learn those things, and I think it was at that point she was like, oh, okay, this is going to be hard. This is going to be harder than I thought it was going to be, and to try and unlearn those things that.
Well, she does such a fantastic job, and I think her performance is so. She makes the character at times fragile and at times strong, and it's very nuanced. I think her strictly voice performance, and so what was sort of the process like as you guys were making the film? And would she be there on the set as you're shooting the scenes with Joaquin and everything, or is she?
Yeah, actually, when we shot, we actually had initially had cast Samantha Morton as the character Samantha, and she was, and so Samantha was really involved in giving Joaquin, a lot, and giving him, a lot to work from. And then when we got into editing, we had realized that what Samantha and I had done together wasn't working for what the character needed, and so we ended up having to recast at that point in time.
I mean, as I started watching the film, I feel like it's sort of a tricky situation because she's literally this object that he owns, but it never feels like that in their relationship because they feel like such equals. It's never misogynistic or she never feels disempowered. So I thought that was very successful, and I think a lot of that is Scarlett's performance. I think she's so fantastic in the film.
Good, yeah, me too.